Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually on the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another update for you, and this update is for the house of Al Haramain, and this one in particular called Amber Oud is from the Amber Oud line, which they have few of them now, about 7 or 8. And this one is called Amber Oud Private Edition. Amber Oud Private Edition. This particular bottle is 60 ml. I think they come in two sizes, 60 ml and 120 ml. At the moment is not available anywhere to buy it, but in the next few days and weeks it's going to be available. Roughly translated from the website, Al Haramain website, the global one, they have it for 400 dirham, which is the United Arab Emirates money, and when you translate it to say dollar, it runs roughly around 80 to 90 dollars, or around 80 pounds, so similar prices to that roughly. And this one is the latest one. As I said, is not available anywhere yet, so you have to be a little bit patient. If you are looking forward to get one of these, you have to be patient. It's going to be available first on the Al Haramain global website, and then slowly is going to get other centers or another branches of Al Haramain, for example in Europe, in America, and all those places. Before I give you this update, if you hear any background noise, I apologize. It's my neighbors. They've been having this building work for weeks and months. I am so tired of it, but what can we do? I apologize, sorry about that. The other thing is, if you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, you know what to do. Hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, you motivate me to make videos like this in future. Your help, yes, your help with your finger. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to do anything. All you do is a movement of your finger, and that will make wonders, because it will help me. It will help this channel to get more attention, more traction, and this way I keep going in this endeavor, and I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go. So first thing first, longevity, very good. It's not a beast mode, but almost bordering beast mode. So this one in particular lasted on my skin over 10 hours easy, on t-shirt. Next day, no problem. Again, it goes for, if you put on material, it goes for days. It is eau de parfum concentration, but it is a little bit denser than eau de parfum, at least to my nose, for my experience, a little bit denser and thicker. So it is very strong and very good performer. In terms of projection, about 2 arm length of projection, about 3 to 4 hours, and then slowly subside, but you always have quite a big bubble and quite a big cloud around you, and a trail is very good as well. So in terms of performance, is very good, almost bordering beast mode. In terms of season, this is all year rounder, but it's a little bit better suited for warmer weather because it's very tropical. But because it's got depth to it, because it's got amber, and the amber is quite deep in here, and it's very gooey and it's very sweet, you can use it all year round, no problem. Recommendation is all year round. In terms of the age, ageless, from 15 to 100, anybody can wear it, because again, the profile of the scent is in a way that any age, any person, any sex, yes, woman, man, young, old, anybody can wear this. So there is no limit in that. In terms of the application, similar, very versatile. It could be somebody's signature scent, easy. You could dress it up, dress it down, formal, informal, day, night, casual, anything you want. It's a little bit on the opulent side. You could better for formal and special occasion and things like that, but overall it's very versatile. You can use it anytime, anywhere, any occasion. In terms of smell, the smell itself is beautiful. It's very mesmerizingly done. It is quite close to Amber Oud Gold edition, but here they added those tropical fruits to make it more tropical. If you like Amber Oud Gold, you definitely would like this, because as I said, it's quite similar. I would say around 70 to 80% similar to Amber Oud Gold, but they amped up the fruits and they put some fruits which are tropical in here to make it more tropical. So it opens up beautifully with lots of citrus. I'll read you the ingredients and then we take it from there. So on top we have bergamot and green notes. In the mid we have melon, sweet, pineapple, amber and cedar. And in the base we have musk, vanilla, woody, woods and resin myrrh. So this note breakdown, everything it says is here, but I can smell more stuff which is not mentioned. Don't forget, when they put these note breakdown, they always, it's like a guidance, it's an indication, it's a minimalistic of information. The reason is because they don't want two reasons. One, they don't want to confuse people to put too many notes in here, and also second thing is they want to protect their property, intellectual property, which these days it doesn't make any sense because people can easily break it down with some machines. There are some machines out there, you can buy them, they're not very expensive either, I think maybe $1,000 or $2. And these machines, what they do, you just put the perfume inside it and you would analyze it and would tell you exactly what's inside the perfume. So you would break it down in terms of even percentage, what kind of a perfume molecules, oils and all that is inside. So these days it doesn't make sense, but still, because this is tradition, they keep going with the tradition. They don't put everything in the notes breakdown that they put in the perfume. Anyway, so I digress. So yes, everything in here I get it plus more thought. For example, it's much more than bergamot. I can smell lime, I can smell lemon, I can even smell some grapefruit. So it's very citrusy. When it opens up, it's super citrus, super fresh, super inviting, super happy and summery almost. And green notes, yes, it's quite green overall. It has that little bit of grassy green, little bit of earthy, but not much. He's not a huge player. The biggest player here are the fruits and the citrus in the beginning and the fruits. So the fruits are tropical, as I said. Melon, yes, I get a huge melon. I get pineapple, yes. I get coconut, which is not mentioned in here. I get something like a mango, juicy mango, which is not mentioned in here again. The amber here in the beginning is very gooey and sweet, and that's it. But by the time goes on, the amber gets a little bit deeper and deeper, but it won't go hugely deep like say some amber accords which have so many resins inside them that making it very deep. No, here it stays quite refreshingly light, but you can feel it from time to time. Gets a little bit stronger. So and it's a little bit buttery. So the amber accord here is sweet, is buttery, is gooey, and is a little bit sticky. So that kind of amber is not a huge, deep, complex amber. There's the woods, yes, cedar woods is just clean cedar wood, just giving it base and also giving it the longevity. You don't feel the woods that much, maybe tiny bit at the end, but again the woods are just in the background and also a supporting role. Vanilla, yes, vanilla is the biggest player in here, one of the biggest player. And again, the vanilla here done very well, and it's very rounded, it's very smooth, it's quite sweet, but it runs everything together very nicely and making it very rounded and very smooth and very buttery. The resin myrrh, tiny bit of incense feel and also spicy feel to it. Not much, just a hint of it, just giving it a little bit of interesting facets, interesting dimension, but it's not a big player. In terms of the spice, I can get a little bit of cinnamon in here, maybe a little bit of nutmeg, but again they are very minimalistic, just giving it a hint, just giving it a little bit of interesting hint and dimension. Overall, this is very, very pretty, very beautiful, very inviting, just mesmerizingly beautiful, and also is very friendly. It's super friendly, it's almost universal, and I cannot imagine anybody disliking this unless you don't like tropical fruits. Then that's a different story. But to my nose, to my experience, to my taste, this is universal. Everybody and anybody can like it. The only small caveat with this is that it could be in the very high heat, it could be a little bit cloying. So I would say if it's using it all year round and using it in summer, not in a very high heat, it could be a little bit cloying, because the tropical fruits themselves are sweet. The amber is sweet, the vanilla is sweet. Overall, this is a very sweet fragrance. From 0 to 10, 10 being the sweetest on average, this is around 7 to 8 in terms of sweetness, so it's quite sweet. So you need to like your sweets. You have to have a sweet tooth. You need to like your fruits. You need to like your tropical fruits. You need to like your citruses in the beginning. The citrus don't last that long, maybe about an hour or two, and then they will subside. But the fruitiness is almost stays there for the whole duration of the fragrance. Although at the end it subsides a little bit, but it's still there and it keeps going. So it's very, very well done. The perfumery is very good. It's the balance of the the notes and the accords here is perfection. Very, very well done. I highly recommend it. Is one of to me this is a no-brainer. The only thing is you have to see how much it will cost in your area, because in United Kingdom I'm guessing is going to cost around 70 to 80 pounds. For that price, it smells much more expensive. It smells like one of the fresh Years of. I'm not sure if it is inspired by any of them, but when I smelled it, it took me to those fresh shares of fragrances, which are the prices are ridiculous, about £300-400. So eventually somebody will work it out what is it inspired by. If it is, I'm not sure if it is, but if it is inspired by something, eventually somebody will mention it, because I cannot work out what exactly is that they are trying to maybe emulate or copy or maybe inspired by. Okay guys, all right, thank you very much as always to join me, and if you like what I do, don't forget to hit those buttons, like, subscribe, comment, share this video with others. This way you help me, you encourage me to make videos like this in future. Your help will take this channel a long way, and I appreciate that very much. If you want to buy one of my own fragrances, they are out of this world. They are ultra besmo, super artistic, 100% natural, very, very good value for money, but you need to live in the United Kingdom in order to purchase them. I leave them in the links as well. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Bye.